Alright. Starting soon. I am back. Sorry for the wait. Let's see. What do I want to show you guys? Okay. That is not what I wanted to show you guys. I'm not showing you anything. Okay, hold on. Yeah, this is it. Okay. I just minimized this. Welcome to the Need Free to Play weekly development streams. I'm going to try to keep these weekly. I know we haven't done these for a couple weeks, and that's not that great. I'm going to try to outline everything I want to get done in this stream. So let me go to RuneScape Classic, Need Free to Play, development. Let's see. Just some things I want to do today specifically are follow up on the admin login MR that I need to fix, and then we're gonna look at maybe implementing the undo sorry, the undo rename, or you know, rename, work on ticket, allow players to rename their accounts back to what they were, I guess. And then I want to work on only one free-to-play config should exist, and then do a backup, and I think that's good for now. Let's just get started. So there's this MR that I made a long time ago that basically says it doesn't make sense that admins should be able to abuse the max players per IP or override it because they recently logged in to an admin account, therefore their IP is associated with an administrator of the server. So what used to happen, well, what still happens, I guess, on other servers, not mine, is that, because I patched it manually, but what happens is that mods and admins could basically log into, they could basically, how do I say this? They could bypass this specific limitation, the max players per IP, simply because they recently logged into a mod or admin account. And so the game said, oh, okay, they must be a mod or admin, so they can break the max players per IP rule and log into a non-mod account and, you know, play on 4 normal accounts at once when the limit is 2 or something like that. So what I did is I basically said, I made a change that said, okay, only if they're not, let's see, what does it say? Let me read this first. Max players per IP. Okay, yeah, so this is saying if the player's count is greater than the max or equal to it, and they're not local, okay, so I get what this is saying. So previously, if they were an admin, it just wouldn't run this at all. It would, because this line basically is the start of where it says, okay, the IP is in use, you can't log into an additional account. So before, if they were an admin, and I think even mods fell into this logic, this would return true, so then it wouldn't run the rest of this. And so it wouldn't run this either. So I changed it to say if they're actually not a mod or an admin account, like a regular player account, then basically enforce it. So, if they're logging into a mod or admin account, they can still bypass it, but only because they logged into a special account that's not like a regular player account. So, the problem with this is that a normal user can't log in if an admin user is logged in with the same IP, and the admin user fills the last slot. So if I'm logged into one normal player account and then my admin account and need free to play, if I try to log into a second normal account, it won't let me because it thinks that I've filled the last slot. But in reality, I haven't, because max players per IP should be like based on how many normal player accounts you have logged in. So I'm gonna try to fix that flaw today. Okay, so log is saying that it shouldn't be check if they're a user, it should check if they're a PMod or a regular user, I think. And this part I don't understand yet, but I think once we get into the code I'll be able to figure that out. So let's first try to fix the flaw that I mentioned, where you can't log in if you're a user and you already have one like admin account logged in and it's taking that slot. So let's see what this is. Actually go here in a new tab. Okay, so I think we're using the core repo for this. Okay, so git fetch. We just remove everything but the branch name. And check out what are they calling their master? I think it's like it's actually develop. Preservation. Interesting. I wonder what this branch is about. What is this for? Because I thought that preservation was on the stable branch, but that hasn't been updated in like 2 years. So now I'm confused about their branches, but I think basically develop is the default. So let's just say let's look at the remotes. Git fetch core main. Git merge. Oh, git checkout develop. Git merge. Yep, this one. Nope, not that one. Wait, what? Oh, I press right arrow and then it does it. Okay. so first we update our develop branch. Then check out, what was it? We're gonna merge, I guess, develop into this, because this is everything that's new. So we're like updating our branch basically, because we're trying to merge it into develop. So yeah, this makes sense. So we can push this too, blah blah blah. And then I need to find the file that this is regarding. Login request, okay. Nope. Okay, so yeah, this is the fix that I made. So I agree with Log that we should add. I forget, is it? Yep, it is. I agree with Log that we should add Pmods to this, so that becomes, I think it's Pmod. Let's see. Maybe not. Wait, maybe I should have let that go longer. No. Oh, I think it's this. Okay. So yeah. Do that. So yeah, we're gonna, so basically what it's saying is we're gonna prevent the person logging in from logging in if they've exceeded the max players per IP rule config value, and then, but we're only going to do that if they're a normal player or if they're a player mod. So this basically means that player mods now won't be able to log in and bypass the limit either, which I think I agree with. Now the tougher thing here is gonna be making sure that we don't count admins in the player count, I think. Let's see. Okay, so let's say they have one normal account logged in, and then one administrator logged in, and the max players per IP is like 2. So then, right now it's saying, okay, 2 is equal to 2. So I'm gonna continue as long as they're a user or they're a player mod, and by continuing I mean I'm gonna log this, I'm gonna say, oops, no, you can't log in because you've used too many IPs, or you've used too many logins for your IP, or something like that. So I think we want to exclude that admin account from player's account. From player's count. But we might also want to include, like, owner, supermod, mod, dev. We might want to include all these roles in the, you know, I can bypass that rule kind of thing. Let's see. Let's see what isMod does. Okay, so if they're a mod, or if they're super mod, or if they're an admin. Oh, nice. It kind of like cascades. Okay. We could just use this then, I think. Because then if they're a mod, super mod, admin, or owner, then basically it captures that. So let's try this. So I don't remember VB, and we don't have any IntelliSense here. And not VB, this is Java. I've been working with VB a lot. I don't remember how Java works at all. We're gonna see if we can filter these players. I really should try to get like IntelliJ running at some point. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what this is a type of, you know? Players count. Well, it's a count of players, so hold on. We'd have to update this, right? Let's see. So look for space get players count. That helps us find definitions. This is for the server, this is for the packet filter. I think we want the packet filter. But the thing with this is, it's looking at a login tracker, and it's looking at a host address, and it has nothing to do with the actual player. So how do I say, okay, if player dot is mod, then exclude them from the player count? I really can't do that. That's the struggle I think I was having with this before. So this is a little bit tricky, because packet filter is using some kind of logged in tracker, and now I don't even know what this is. Maybe we can figure out what this is. Oh, maybe it's this. I think this is, I think this is only run via command, so that might not be it, but let's look for this logged in tracker again. One thing we could do is check how many like logged in like get all the logged in players they have, and then check how many are administrators, and then that's the count that we could like we could subtract the players count from. So I don't know. So it adds players to the login tracker via player hash. So maybe here's where we want to stop it from trying to do that if it's an admin. What is this event? What is this method? Validate login. Okay. So get username hash. What's this? Space. Username hash. Huh. It's never set. Oh wait. Username to hash username. Okay. It converts a username to a unique hash. Okay. Sure. Sure, buddy. Whatever. We don't care. So if I scroll down, I think here we want to say if... I guess... I don't know. Like, do we have like a context of a current user in this file somehow? Because we have a username. So then this file must be like... Oh, loaded player. Maybe this is it. We could try this. I think that's what we want to do. I'm just gonna add some debug statements. I still don't know if you can interpolate strings in this language, but I just do it like this. Loaded player. I don't know. Try username. Oh, we can also try like ID or something. Let's see. I think it's just ID. Yeah, it's just ID. we'll try to do this, and then we'll say hi print line username I think it's I print line, right? I think so. I'm apparently the only one to do it like this, but I think this is how you print stuff. Hold on. Let me just check my notes real quick. Let's see. Okay, let me just search for it in my notes. Huh. I think that's wrong. I think that's COD 1 now, because I've been doing too many too many mods lately. It's system.out.println, that's it. Just double check this. Jesus. Okay. Yeah, this is how you do it. Alright. I just wonder if this is gonna break something else that I don't know about. Like, login tracker, like, what is it used for? Is it just used to see if they're logged into too many accounts, or is it also, like, I don't know. I'm actually going to add this as a comment. Because I could also just message him. Let's see. I wonder if there's an issue with that, excluding mods and admins from the login tracker. Yeah, I don't know. Because what I'm thinking this might do is it might prevent admins and mods from showing up in the player count, like when you do : online. which they might not want happening. But I don't know what else to do. I think for now we're just gonna go with it. He says we want to check the group ID inside this, but there's no way to do that. Okay, so if we did this, I'm trying to figure out how it would work. So we've got get players count, get group ID. No, we got get players count. Final, I don't know what this is. Group ID is a string? No, it must be. Oh no, it is an int. Okay, cool. Group ID. Okay. So we add this to group ID, right? Sorry, we add group ID to this function. What do we do with it now? Like, we're trying to either prevent the user from logging in because they have logged into too many accounts, or we're trying to let them log in. But then let's read the next comment. I'd recommend exercising caution when changing this, so that's the function where we've been having issues with the IP and use bug for multiple years. Well, it says that this is only used for login and validation, so then if that's true, then we could probably make an assumption that most of this file is just for login validation, and then we could say, okay, well then, not calling add logged in player in this file won't affect anything except it just won't count them. It'll still allow them to log in if they're a mod or admin, but it won't count them in the login tracker. Yeah, but putting group ID in here, because it's just saying, okay, do we have the host address? Okay, so then get the host address, and then get the size of that. So if we look at add log in player, then it's gonna put, for the host address, it's gonna, okay, so it's like a map. It's mapping the host address to a hash set containing the player hash. Yeah, I think this is fine. But I just don't see how... Where's this dumb thing? Interesting. Here it's getting a player. Connection attachment. But this, we would need a connection. Huh. Channel that attribute. Okay, so you can get a player in here. So this is something I didn't know about. And that's interesting because... Let's see. Because if we could put the channel or the connection and here's the parameter. I don't know. I just don't see how group ID is going to help right here. Yeah, I think we're good. I'm going to put this in front of them and see what they think. If we need to go further with it, we can. But for now, I think it's okay. Also, we could consider I don't know. We could consider saying here if they're not a mod. Oh, but wait, it's a group ID. Okay. let's do some things here. And we're also going to print out the group ID. Okay. Make sure I got semicolons everywhere. Yep. I'm gonna try to test this locally now. So to do that, I'm going to have to put these changes onto, let's see, I forget what repo the laptop is using. Sorry. Cat is always on here. Cat hair everywhere. Yeah, let me just see what. Okay, so dev RSC need free to play server. So I'm going to open a new terminal, cd into c dev need free to play. Oh wait, sorry, it's RSC. Whoa. Git is telling me that there's dubious ownership of this directory. Apparently somehow my user changed or something. This makes no sense. Okay, so we're on F2P 200 stable. And I don't know why, but I have like pending changes here locally. So let's see what these are. Okay, so we can check out this change to attack handler. This was when I was testing. This is when I was testing the fix for being able to like attack miners while they're mining or something. I'm gonna reset. No, it's clean. I think clean. -D. Okay, clean. Very bad. Okay, cool. So let's see. How do I want to do this? Yeah, I guess we'll do this on a branch of Need Free to Play, like officially, and then we can pull it down, I guess. So let me open Need Free to Play, the repository. also, I'd like to apply the rats and spiders fix. Because it's a big thing that I kind of want to fix. Let me check out. Oh boy. Main. Check out develop. Okay. I think for now, develop will be fine to check out. I'm gonna check out. Let's call it like test server. I don't know. This makes sense. Test server, and then we'll add the same changes. So go. So basically, I'm just making the same changes. But in the new free-to-play test server branch. So there you go, that's one of them. And then the other one would be this. Okay. And let me check my div here. Know what I'm doing. So we got that. Got that. That's it. Okay, cool. So we're just changing login request. So yeah, I'm just gonna check my diff is the same. Should be roughly. Okay, cool. So we're gonna add this and say what's the issue number? I hate how Visual Studio does this where it's like, I'm just gonna create a new window with this tab that you just dragged. Quite annoying. Okay. Close this. Close that. Let me see what the 3944. Okay, we'll say that's it. Prevented erase. Added logic to prevent mods and up from being counted in the login tracker. Adding player mod to the group ID check near. How many times is this used here? Okay, I think that's all we did there. Everything else is the same. So yeah, there you go. Did I name this branch? Oh, okay, yeah. Push-U origin testing. Alright, so now I'm gonna pull it down over here. I'm gonna stash these WebSocket changes. Oh boy, git stash push dash m. Let's do WebSocket. Okay. Oops. How did I stash everything except WebSocket? What the hell did I just do? Stash, apply, stash at 0. Okay, I want to stash. Okay, I clearly know not what I am doing. Hold it. Git stash files by wildcard. How do I do that? Oh, you have to do it before the -m. No way. Okay. So it's git stash push and then wildcard websock wildcard and then -m and then the name of the stash you want to use. Got it. What? And it's not letting me do that either. I did it perfectly. Oh wait, you have to use quotes. What the hell is this? I don't remember having to use double or single quotes for wildcards. Are you serious? Wait a second. You can't stash an untracked file? Oh wait, I remember now. You need to use -- include _ untracked. Something like that. Include -untracked? There we go, finally. Jesus. I'm gonna try to make clear how difficult this was. This is not gonna work at all. But look. It's like this long ass string. Like you gotta do push, then a wildcard with a string with a single quote, then the M. Jesus. Alright, anyway, let me just check out test server. It's probably not gonna let me fetch all. I like how when you type -- AL without the last L, it's just like whatever. Check out test server. It probably won't let me. Yeah, okay. Stash push -m test server files. Okay, now try it. Get log. We've got our change there. Let stash apply the first stash at 0. And we're good to go. So we can launch the test server and see if it breaks or not. It always breaks the first time. It always breaks the first time. Also, I can't use the bat file because it won't work. So we gotta do ant. Let's see. Where is it? I think we need to cd into server. Ant, compile, and run. ID has private access in entity. Huh. It's not liking this. Let's just try username. I guess let's also check this up here. Yeah, there's not any properties saying ID, so I don't know. That might not be valid. But username should be here. Okay, it is private, but I think... I don't know. Okay, there's a get username. You should probably try that. Loaded player dot. Okay, here we go. Let's just say get username. Look at that. Yep. That's how it's spelled. Okay. And then username is a property on this, so we can just do that. It's probably gonna do the same thing, but it's just to confirm that it's what I think it is. Status. Push it real good. And we got that changed. Let's hit compile again. It's really coming down out there. Okay, next issue is error can't find symbol. Rejecting additional connections. What the hell? Wait. Hold on. System.out.println players count. Wait a second. Wait, something happened somewhere. We're missing this. I must have removed it accidentally. I do that a lot. It happens a lot with me where I'm trying to write some new code. And I drag up, and I'm like, okay, time to write the new code, blah, blah, blah. And then I completely forgot that I removed something important. So yeah, that was important. Pull it down, compile and run. Let's see if it works this time. Okay. Compiling plugins. This looks good so far. Let's get our clients ready. Game World is now online. First thing I want to try is I want to make sure that when I try to do this, it doesn't prevent me from logging in. I think that might be the wrong password. I really need to document what my test server passwords are because I don't remember any of them, and I can't change them either. And also, I think that's the wrong connection info. Yeah, the server isn't showing that someone tried to connect, so that must be the wrong info. Let's see, test server, test free to play. I think I can just say localhost here. It doesn't really matter. I think this is the same It ends the same and it starts the same, so it's probably the same. Let's apply. Did we make it? No, we did not make it. Okay. I'm just gonna send this to myself. The log modulus thing. Also, I might be dreaming about localhost working. I thought it did. Let's see, localhost. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, I'm updating the modulus. 65537 43594. Yep, that's still correct. But I think this is still wrong, so let me see. This might be what we had originally, but let's see. Nope. Okay. So the other option I have to connect locally, because I'm on the same network, is 192.168.0.1. Hit OK. I think that's the right IP. Maybe not. Well, interesting. The test server is showing that nothing is. I really need to document how to get onto the test server once I figure this out, because I think I run into this a lot. Row list. Terminal. I'll just do command prompt. Type IP config. So this we can all ignore. Default gateway 192.168. But this, it says, is our IP address, which isn't really our public IP address, but it's like our local IP address. Let's try that. Because I am running it on my own PC, which is on the same Wi-Fi network, so I don't know how to get this to get going. I might have to test it on the laptop itself. Alright, we're going to try to test this on the laptop itself. I really should figure out how to connect to the test server from a different PC at some point. Oh, also, there's like, if you open host file editor, it's also like this one. Man, I swear localhost worked at one point. What's in my IP.text? Let's see that. Huh. Aw. I guess we can try. We can try this. It might depend on what is in the ip.txt file for the server. Maybe if this doesn't work, we're just gonna no, it's not working. Alright. This is gonna be off screen then. Let me see what my settings are on this tab, on this laptop. There we go. Got it. Alright. Okay, so yeah, it's getting the connection locally. I for the love of me don't remember any of my passwords on here. And there's no way to change them. Ooh, this is fun. Let's see. Test character. I don't think this is it. Test 1. Yeah. E Z. No. Okay. Chartix, I think I can log into. Oh boy. There we go. Oh man. Is caps lock on or not? Okay, cool. That's the password. What? I can't believe, like, I can't log into any freaking account, and I haven't notated any of them, like what the passwords are for the test server. Oh my god, what is going on? This is unbelievable. Can I invoke get username on player because this .loaded player is null? Oh, okay. Okay, well, yeah, we should probably do a null check there. Login request for killer response 3. Okay. Just make sure that I'm actually entering passwords wrong and I'm not doing something else. Login response. How do I see what all these equal? Okay, 3 is wrong Use password or username. Okay, cool. Yeah, so we're just entering the wrong password over and over again. God damn it. Nope. Okay, let me look at the database and see what I can do. I can't believe this. Can't freaking log into any account in my freaking test database. Because I don't remember a single password. A single password I cannot remember. Tester 1. I'm gonna start putting in random shit now. Wow. Tester 1, nope. Test account. Nope. Beast Fable. Yep, don't know about that one. Let's try test 2. Nope. Okay. For one, let's stop with this dumbass scaling. So I can see the client and the terminal all at the same time. I can't believe this. There's no way to like update passwords or create new accounts either. What passwords was I using before? I mean, I have a password documented in my 1Password, and I'm entering it exactly how it is, and still, somehow even that isn't working. Now, why would I change my fucking Need Free to Play Alpha password? Like, that doesn't make any sense. Wow, okay. I think we're gonna have to update the website to point at the fucking test server and then create an account. I can't fucking believe this. This is actually getting me really fucking pissed off. I can't believe this. Okay. Yeah, let's just open the website. I don't even remember how this shit is like pointing at shit. MariaDB. Go to ENB, but not you guys can't see this. You guys can't see this. This is top secret stuff. Fucking shit. I can't even see OBS now. So OBS isn't even visible now. What happened to OBS? Oh, there it is. Okay, cool. Okay. gonna try this. Okay, so now I don't know. Wait a second. 246? 246? What? Okay. Okay. Lots of things going on here. Right now, I don't know the password for the freaking test MariaDB server. I don't know it. What is it? Connections. Okay, it's the old one. It's the old. Okay, fine. At least, thank God. The fucking. I thought the test and production servers were using the same fucking password. You guys don't want to know how angry I would have been. Oh man. Okay. That's way too long. Okay, we're into the test server. This is great. So what we want to do. We'll change this. I think the rest of this might be fine. We're gonna find out. Let's open up a terminal. Yes. No, not that, not that. Yes. Okay, does it actually load? Looks to be doing that. Okay, localhost. Let's see if data actually loads. So if data doesn't load, then it's not able to connect. Let's try it. Okay. Yeah, it's not able to load anything. Okay, I tried putting in an internal IP. I guess it's not working like that. You know, it's funny though because I connect to it via 246. Let's try that. Let's restart this. I think it already reloads it, but whatever. See what happens here. Okay, this is good. So I'm gonna note like a million things right now, guys, because this is insane. It's insane how poorly documented the test server is, how it works, etc. So yeah, let's document some stuff. So first of all, need free to play, hosting. I don't even know how this works. I think this must be like a reserved IP. I'm pretty sure we're going to use this in the world list too. Okay, so let me confirm that this actually works now. It doesn't really matter because we're still gonna get invalid password or whatever, but world list, not that. So now what we're gonna get is, if I just type a random password in, we're gonna get invalid username or password, and we're gonna see it on the laptop, and that's great. So now, what I need to do, not that. We're still not getting news, which is troubling me. I actually don't even know how to log in. Oh boy. Yeah, website accounts is like another thing, isn't it? Like, oh Jesus. Let me check into this. Users. Where email address or username like beast. Okay, I have 2 accounts here. One of them is this. I have no idea what the password is for this. Probably not gonna get it. Interesting, it's not even... This shit still doesn't work. Oh, okay. The test database is out of sync, so we can't even log in. So, yeah, this is fun. This is really freaking fun. I don't even know how we're gonna generate these passwords if we're gonna create it that way. It seems like admins have $2Y. No, it seems random. So I'm locked out of the test environment. God damn it. I'm literally locked out. I can't... You can't change the password of an account from within SQL Server. It doesn't work that way. You have to be... I guess the one thing we could do is... Sorry, this doesn't go in front of you guys. Yeah, let's see. Let me just copy a file real quick. Fuck. That was not supposed to be on screen. Okay. Now I have to update everything. Okay. Cool. Yep, now I gotta update all the passwords for everything. This is gonna be a fun day. This is gonna be a real fun day. What I can do... What is this? Is... go to... like, update password. Like, where's that logic, you know? Handle update password, show modal. Update game account password. But this is the hashed password. So we want to create something that we can run when we're not logged in. What is this thing? What is this? Oh, okay. Okay, so... yeah. I wonder if we can just... like, render this password modal from some page. So let's collapse everything first. Okay, so we gotta go to source. And we gotta go to pages. And we gotta say... I'm gonna make a new page. Make a folder within it. Z8, like that. And then we're gonna create index.html. No, probably not. Index. Oh man, it's been a long time since I worked with TypeScript and React. This is gonna be an adventure for both of us. So const Zaus equals. It's something that renders something. Return h1 Zaus. Export default password, not that. And I'm gonna try to do like a div here and password modal. See if we can render it. I don't know what it's gonna take to render it. What does it require? It's missing account open set open user. Okay. What is account? It's a player data row. Oh boy. Yeah, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna do... yeah, we're gonna do this. So user is... yeah, it's a website user. So we're just gonna run this in our new file. Const update equals. Okay, so first of all, we need an entry to handle this. So, It's comedical. Is comedical really a word? We need to look it up now. Is it a word? Interrupt everything. Just look up if comedical is actually a word. I don't think it's a word. I think I'm thinking of something else. Come on, is it a word or what? Comedical. It doesn't seem like a word, but it is. It's comedical that just to log into the test server to test this one fix I'm making, I have to create a whole new fucking page in Form because I can't access any of my test server accounts. Like, this is crazy. New password. We don't care. This is throwaway anyway, so we won't be rendering password modal. HTML4. So let's give them a button. See if we have a component like this. Sure. Variant equals primary. Do we have like text or something? Variant? Yeah. Oh, contain. Sorry, it's been a while. On click equals submit. Or what is it? Man, it's been a minute. Okay. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. Update password. And then when this changes, is there like a text box component I should be using? Maybe not. Handle text change. I don't know. We need some state. Set password equal to. Oh my god. I don't remember any of this crap. Any of it. Event, change event. Here we go. Seat password. Import this from React. Oh boy, did I not say this was a string? Well, that's on me. Alright, so when it changes, it should update that. So then, we're gonna say this is password. Hash password, we're gonna need to import the helper. We're gonna need a helper there. And then user.id. We could add a input for this, but I'm just not gonna bother. User.id is gonna be, is this a string? It is a string, okay. We'll just say, yeah, whatever. The user is me, this guy. Account ID that I want to change the password of is gonna be, beastfable 5. And then hash password. Okay, so let's say if password, if not password, then just return, don't do anything. So now it knows that's going to be a string, and it's happy. Okay, so we don't have a success message. We don't need to close the modal. We'll just say console.log success. Password changed. There we go. Okay, this is a dumb page, but I think it might work. So let's try it. Let's go to Zeus. Okay, I am Zeus. So, my new password for Beast Fable will be, this is a test server, but I'm still gonna hide it. So, it's gonna be... Interesting. I don't think that worked. What is happening on the server? It's... what? It is stuck. I don't know what's going on now. Oh boy, select? Oh, it was... oh my god, I had selected some text in the terminal, like this window, and it wasn't doing anything in the game client because of that. Because I guess RC Plus uses an old-ass command prompt or something where that's actually a thing. Let's see if this actually updated my password at all. Nope, it did not. Login response 3. Okay, so let's try this again. It keeps taking me to session expired, but I'm not logged in. I don't know why it's doing that. We're gonna have to console log every step of the way, just like the old days. We could probably just grab the hash password. We don't even need to have it do it, and then I can do it myself. How about that? But we needed to not... I mean, at this point... might as well just not even do that. Because we have the rest of the info, so we can just do this. So, let's just do that. Okay, it's giving me a hash password I can now use. So now we're gonna do exactly that. We're gonna update that. I don't know if it actually does that. Don't worry, this is a password for a test server, so you're not seeing anything that you should not see, and I think we finally freaking did it. Now, wait. Nope, that doesn't work. Oh boy. What is going on with this? Why is this just refusing to work? Why is this not working? I literally typed this in. What the fuck is going on? Like, I don't even know, dude. I literally typed in. You know what? You guys can know. It's a test fucking account. I don't care. How about this? How about this? Don't go there. Fuck. Stop clicking. Okay. T. Caps lock was off. I click. This is the hashed password. I update my own record, Beast Fable, in the test server database. And now I look for that to see if it's already done it. And it has. The username is Beast Fable, which I'm trying to put in here. I can't paste into this client. T-E-S-T. It still doesn't work. So now it's like nothing. Okay, nothing's working now. Why would that be? There's no changes locally that would prevent me from logging in. Unless I have some weird, like, change from a long time ago that's not local. Oh, wait. Wait. Login request. Is it possible that's preventing a login because of the new code that we have? Let's try commenting out these system.outs. And then, yeah, I think this is it. Okay. Let's do this the right way. So... Okay, so I think what's happening is loaded player is null. It's just null because it was never actually set somehow. I don't know. How do you do a null check in Java? I don't remember. Okay, so you do it like this. So if the loaded player is null, there's nothing we can check. So then it will run. But if it's not null, then it's gonna run ismod and check. Gonna go up here. Players count should be fine. Group ID should be fine. Can you believe it, guys? The whole time. The whole time. Stop it with this fucking... I'm despairing right now. I'm going full despair mode. Like, what the fuck is going on? What is this? Okay. Press enter. Can you believe the whole time? It was my own code that was preventing me from logging in. It wasn't a password issue. Oh, that's so sad. Okay. I think it was that the whole time. Okay, so now we have now yeah, fuck off. Now we have poll first. Okay, I already polled. We should be able to log in now. Okay. Finally. Okay. So, what do we get? Players count 0, group ID 0. Loaded player is empty. Username is Beast Fable though. So loaded player, it can't be counted on. It can't be depended on, because it's always null, apparently. Let's do this again. But with a non-admin. Now I know that this will work. Oh shit. I think I was testing PvP or something. Oh, it said that I ruined my, like, little alpha account. I should have used a different account. Oh well. It was a cute little alpha account that had like black armor and a pink skirt or something. Anyway, friends list is still here. So now it says group ID is 10, load player still null, username is Chartex. Okay, so these don't really help us, so we can get rid of those. But the problem is loaded player is always null, so I think I need to get the player somehow else. So loaded player equals, the only place we're setting it to something is here. Let's see if we're even calling this anywhere. System.out.println. Gonna add some characters before, just to kind of make it unique looking. We're getting somewhere here. Hold on. Is log successful. Login response. Okay, so just a few logs here to see if we can figure out if loaded player is possible to be checked at that point. Otherwise, we're gonna have to like change our strategy a little bit. Let's see. I don't know if this is working. I guess we'll find out. Okay, so we just logged in as a normal player. Is sim login is false? That's good, because then we will continue. Is login successful? True. And that says loaded player is being set. Okay, so what happens is process internal runs. But we're already logging. We're trying to log loaded player down here before it's completed running like fully. So I don't know. This is tough. I think we're going to end dev today. I'm going to start on the backup. I don't know. I don't have time for this. I feel like I'm kind of out of gas with this particular fix. We'll try again next time. And hold on. Just a bummer of a dev stream. It just sucks. Don't watch this one. Yeah, I just need to take a simple backup. And then we're probably going to have to change the production SQL Server password, which is going to be so much fun to do. Okay, so got 2026. Make these make online only. See how the PC is doing. Yeah, I gotta keep copying backups over. Otherwise it's gonna run out of space somewhat soon. Not really that soon. Okay. Let me minimize this. just gonna download these backups locally so that we have offline backups. Download. Where is my folder for this? Documents, RSC. There we go. Okay, open the folder. Yep. Okay, offline backups. Cool. So, next thing is... Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, okay. I'm not even sure what is necessary to change the MariaDB password. Oh boy. I'm gonna add it. Hold on, is it already in here somewhere? No. I don't know how to do this, what I'm about to do, to be honest. I think, like, the server lives here, I think. Let me check. Let me check the connection info. I'm pretty sure the server lives here. Yeah, it does. Okay, so... I think... Oh boy, I don't know. I better not show this part, because it's kind of sensitive. Let's see. I guess I can show you. Okay, so it's gonna be something like this. So we don't have to be on the server then to do it. That's cool. I think we will have to be on the server later though to fix this. Alright. I'm gonna put you guys on a brief wait, just because there's not much to look at right now. So I'm just gonna go BRB for right now. So the second I do this, the server is going to go down because it's not going to be using the right connection anymore. So I got to be careful with this. Okay, there's only 3 players online. So in the server, let's see. I'm gonna have to update connections, I believe. again, I'm still here. I'm just not showing you my screen because it's kind of sensitive stuff I'm doing. So unfortunately, I just can't show anything. It's too risky. So yeah, we're waiting for the system update. It's also going to need to update in the website. I'm just thinking about this now. Okay, let's create a new... Yikes, okay. I think... Yeah, we'll call this hosting. Settings, environment variables. I think it's this. Yeah. Oh boy. How much time do we have? Oh, I think it's down now. Let's check. Yep, okay, it's down now. Okay, so let's fix my local first, because then I can test it. So, hold on. ENV. Will you let me do any of this now? Okay, you will. Cool. Okay, so if we update it, now it's fine, because now it's offline. In case I need the old one, it was... Okay, so now let's go ahead and do that, and then save, and then we'll go ahead and change the password. Make sure this is the exact same. It is. Go ahead and alter it. Try to alter it. Interesting, that did not work. Oh, sys. User. I don't think that worked. Let me try. It said 0 rows affected. Okay, it might be this. For older versions. Maybe we have an older version. Let's try this. Run selection. Affected row 0. Huh. Well, this is definitely not good. Because this is not working how I thought it would. And we've got this dumb pending change here that I don't want anymore. Zaus hash local include untracked. This is appropriate music for this. Okay, let's run it locally. Okay, I think it's locally loaded now, so let's see. So, yep, can't get online player account. Is requesting the authentication method which is not supported. That doesn't make any sense to me, but I'm gonna copy that. Oh boy, oh boy. Let's try just setting... You know, I'm going to try without symbols. I have a feeling symbols in the password is not working in an env file somehow. So let's try without symbols. Let's try this. Oh boy, at localhost. I don't know about that. Why is it saying at localhost? Man, I don't know. I'm getting 0. Oh my god. God fucking damn it. Oh, now fucking ChatGPT is asking me to... God damn. Okay. We're gonna have to abandon ship or something, because, like, this isn't working. And by abandon ship, I mean we need to not do this right now. Because it's... I can't even get the password update to work. And I'm freaking out because ChatGPT is asking me to create a new password. Fuck you, ChatGPT! Check my inbox? Oh, fuck off. Alright, I'm gonna give this a few more minutes. I'm gonna try to fix this. Let's confirm your age? What are you doing, ChatGPT? ChatGPT's asking me every fucking question under the fucking sun. Because I want to fucking use it for one day. When all the other fucking days it didn't ask me this shit. Jesus fucking Christ. Can you fucking... Yeah, no, I don't need to select tags. I'm trying to get my server back up. Have a quick tour? I've used you before. Shut the fuck up! It's putting every fucking pop-up it could possibly put up. But I'm just trying to fucking get my server back. God fucking damn it. Alright, hold on. How to verify the password actually changed. Log out and try logging back in. Oh, okay. Sure. Hold on. Alright, let's try this. Executor, run the selection. We'll try disconnecting and reconnecting. Open. Yeah, that did work. Okay, hold on. I think I was freaking out over absolutely nothing. Save that. I think I need to do this now. Let's try it locally. And I gotta do it on the server now. Paste? Can I paste stuff from the server? From my local to the server or not? God fucking damn it. There we go. Okay, save that. And then... Now we try to run it again. Yay. Save this, please. Reveal. Is it the same? Yes, it is. Okay. Okay. Server is starting back up. Let's see if it works. Okay, let me document this. So, if you see 0 affected rows, I guess it's affected rows 0 technically. Okay, it's loading fonts. Let's see if this works. It might not. We'll see. I did update it in the password file in the connections.conf. I did update connections.conf. So it should work. And I think it's up now. You guys can try connecting. But now we gotta update the websites. Let me get to my browser. Here we go. There's currently one player online. Let me see if I can connect. I can. We're good. Okay. So now I just need to update Vercel. Change this to this. Save. And then we're going to redeploy. Don't use the existing build cache. Redeploy. Dismiss. Dismiss. Okay. Conceal. Alright, let's go to deployments. We got a deployment happening. Yep. Server's back online. Oh man, that was chaotic. Chaotic is how I'd explain it. Okay, so let's just wait for this deployment to finish. Also, I'm going to add to my notes, my dev notes, or dev planning, I guess. What I wanted to do today, something I wanted to add pagination to game accounts table. Okay. So it's current. Let's see if it's working. Okay, so the website seems to be working, so we're good there. High scores, let's check that. Yep, everything's up, and now I just need to update. Okay, this is, the new one is this. Put that in, copy, and then don't save the original, I guess. I don't know. Doesn't matter. And then I need to go into my env file, and I need to replace all that with this. And I need to check I don't have any pending changes. I don't. Okay, I can close this now. And I can delete this now. And now we're good, I think. So, we're gonna comment these out now. Don't fuck with this now. And just to confirm one more time, we're gonna disconnect from prod and we're gonna reconnect using this password that we just updated. Okay, cool. We're good. Let's disconnect. Let's cancel. Let's... Now this is all good. We're gonna close this and disconnect from this, and we're good. Okay, guys. I can finally show you the screen. I'm sorry, but what happened is I showed the production MariaDB password on stream. for like a flash of a second. Now I don't think there's anybody in the stream that's really watching or like trying to hack me or something, but that password is now changed. So that's why I had to take it down on maintenance and like randomly and then update the MarioDB password. Don't rewatch this stream because it's really gross. Nothing basically happens. I just like struggled a lot. But basically that's all done. But yeah, I had to update that MarioDB password like right now because if someone saw that and was, you know, watching these streams and waiting to see if there's some, you know, data that they could steal and log into the server and mess stuff up, I had to do that for our safety, and so now it's done, and I'm gonna stop the stream here. I wanted to get all of this stuff done today, and I just have to go now because I have to go eat and do other stuff. But maybe next week we can follow up on this. I'm just gonna put January here. We're gonna follow up on this stuff later, and I will see you guys in the next stream. Thank you for attending. Bye-bye.